Good evening. This is Nature's Nightly News Now with the life coach that lives down by the river, Nature Dreamweaver. I was just in the river and I got so wet that I have to pee really bad right now, so we're going to make this short and sweet. And we were going to list the 1,001 things you can do if you're a white person to end racial injustice and stop police brutality, but it's a really long list, so we're going to cherry pick from a few topics. We're also going to talk about white privilege because that's so much fun, because as a white person, you know how much I love talking about white privilege, and you know how much I love calling out other white people for being white privileged, because it makes me feel like such a much nicer white person. And I am a nice person. I'm a really nice person. I actually started the Nicey Party. The Nicey Party is actually the opposite of the Nazi Party. We're the Niceys because I have a little German in me. I got some Scandinavian in me. I'm blonde haired. I'm blue eyed. I constantly have to assert out to the world that I'm a really nice white guy, and I love black people, I love people of color, I love indigenous people, I love multicultural people, I love Asian people, I love Native American people, I love almost everybody. There's a few people, it's becoming a longer list of people that I don't really have love for, and I don't hate them either. I'm kind of indifferent to them, and some of them I wish they would go away. And I just had to unfriend and unblock somebody because they were a white person going off about how the Black Lives Matter movement is a PSYOPs mission, and it's a total fucking conspiracy theory, and it's a total distraction from the New World Order to fucking make us, pay attention to distract us so that they can take over the world. And if that isn't just spitting and vomiting in the faces of every African American and black person in America, I don't know what the fuck is. I really don't. So will you stop it? Will you stop it already? I'm not saying that it might not be true. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. We'll give you some credit maybe and say maybe that's what's going on. But right now, that's not how you respond. That's not how you react. That's not how you help the situation. You help the situation by being nice to people, by being kind to people, by standing up, standing behind, giving black people the stage, giving African Americans the stage, giving people of color the stage, giving BIPOC people the stage, giving all of the people the stage that deserve the stage, that have been oppressed for thousands of fucking years. People that have been enslaved for thousands of years. The people that there's been systemic racism for hundreds of years since we got here. Since we thought it was okay to enslave people and make them do stuff for us and have a dominator culture and have any supremacy of any race in the whole fucking world, you fucking idiot. And I didn't really want to cuss that much on these things, but these are things that I'm kind of passionate about and I kind of care about, and I'm so tired of people fighting about this stuff and arguing about this stuff and not presenting a solution. And with the fucking vaccines, if you hate vaccines, I'm not a big fan of vaccines either. I'm kind of in the middle because I don't really know enough. But this is the thing. If you don't want to take a vaccine, if you're scared of vaccines, then come up with a better fucking solution. You come up with some way to immunize the whole world, and like a really good plan, whether that's a healthcare plan or an herbal plan or an herbal formula or something that's going to help everybody boost their immune system and be resilient and be able to prevent them from getting anything, from getting an effing disease. And then you have to breathe, you have to center, you have to get back in your heart and be like, I'm doing this out of love, people. I'm doing this because I love you and I care about you, and I'm sick of the regular news. This is kind of the news that's also kind of like an opinion video. It's a little bit of everything. I'm a little upset because I don't get to do live comedy shows right now. I'm upset about all of the news for months now, and even before the news, all of this stuff was happening. We have still had the climate change crisis, and we had Black Lives Matter. I've been following Black Lives Matter since its inception. And it's definitely, and the people that are complaining about it and the people that are putting it down are mostly privileged white people. And so stop being racist. Stop being a fascist. Stop defending the racists and the fascists. Stop defending all of the police. Yeah, there are good police out there, but obviously they're not getting trained well enough. If they can't tell the difference between a fucking cell phone and a gun, if they can't tell the difference between a kid carrying a toy gun and a kid carrying a real gun, they can't tell if somebody's actually armed or if they're not. If somebody's a threat or not. If you can't tell that as a police officer, then you shouldn't be a fucking police officer. Period. You can't fucking control yourself. Can't control your emotions. Can't control your anger. Can't actually protect and serve the people. Get another fucking job. Be a fireman. Do something else. Do something where you're not allowed to have a gun because you don't need one. You don't deserve one because you're a piece of shit. Sorry, but you know, that's where we're at. You know, you guys need to get your effing shit together, because we are tired. Us white people included are tired of you just fucking with people and not being good, not protecting and serving them. Not that you don't do, because there are plenty. I want to honor and respect every single police officer that has ever saved anybody, saved a life, saved property, saved anybody, you know, in a peaceful way, or even if they had to resort to violence to save a life or protect somebody, then, you know, God bless you or whatever. But other than that, when something like this is happening as regularly as it is, I mean, when I found out, I couldn't believe it. I was numb. I couldn't effing believe it. And then also what just happened in what just happened before that in Georgia, and apparently the same shit just happened again in Seattle. Like, we're all up to here with it, you know. So instead of turning it into conspiracy theory, or, you know, being fragilely white because you can't handle the situation, or, you know, whatever, do anything just to support the movement, to support these people, because there are people. We're all people here, and they deserve more. They deserve more equality. They deserve more rights. We deserve to be more balanced. They deserve to be paid more. They deserve more access to education, more access to healthcare, more access to the government. I can just go on and on and on and on and on about all of these things. And sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not. So this is more like a nature rant and rave than it is the nature news. You know, and it's all said with love. I know I haven't really listed a lot of things to do other than to be nice and stop being racist, stop being a fascist. But stand with people, call your black friends, make black friends, make new friends, make multicultural, learn about people's culture, learn about what it's like to be them, learn what it's like to be in their shoes, learn what it's like to have ancestors that were slaves, to be a part of a lineage of slavery and oppression, learn what it's how hard it is to succeed in America, to be accepted in America, to get a job in America, to go to college in America, to live your dream in America as a person of color, an indigenous person, or as an immigrant. It's pretty fucking hard. And if you can't even close your eyes and imagine it for 2 seconds, then you're part of the problem. But it's actually easier to be a part of the solution than you think, because you don't need to think about it so much. Because the solution is still get in here, get this place in the heart, however you can do it. You need plant medicine, take plant medicine. You need to meditate every day, you need to meditate every day. You need to do some fucking breath work, do some effing breath work. You need to do some yoga, do some yoga. We're going to keep these mantras of solutions, you know, going. But the more that you're in here, the more you're going to want to serve and help others, whatever their situation is, and have some empathy, have some compassion, and have some fucking respect. Thank you. This has been Nature Nightly News Now. We love you, and good night. Peace. And be well, because we're at Be Well Festival. Thank you, BeWellFestival.com. Peace.